I have a love-hate relationship with social media, but I never thought the term social media addict applied to me. Sure, I'd check Instagram and Facebook several times every hour or spend my first waking minutes of every day scrolling through TikToks.
What? This is normal, isn't it?
The thing is, I never used to be this way. Back in high school, I was the last guy out of all my friends to create an Instagram and Twitter account, and even when I had one, I would rarely post anything anywhere. I always liked YouTube because I could learn stuff. I didn't watch vlogs or reaction videos or comedy. I always watched videos to try to improve my skills or mindset in some way. I eventually realized that YouTube and social media was a great way to market a business and earn money. And after reading some inspiring books, watching YouTubers' exotic lifestyles, working from anywhere, and getting paid while pursuing wild adventures, I was hooked. I learned everything I could about social media and YouTube. I started posting more often, and after 3 years of hard work and dedication, and an insanely wild adventure of moving to Sweden, I can finally say I earn a part-time living from making videos on the internet. With the rise of my personal brand came a rise in everything else. Tons of loyal followers, countless likes, awesome comments, and more DMs than I could even read. The constant rush of dopamine became unbelievably addictive. So there it was. I went from the guy who was almost never on social media to the guy that couldn't live without it. I'd make excuses to justify it to myself. Watching TikToks? That's researched for a hot new video idea. New DM on Instagram? Better check. I can't leave that cute girl hanging too long. I was getting constantly distracted, having difficulty staying focused. My self-esteem was dropping from all the social comparisons, and eventually I realized I had had enough. So here's what I did. First, I decided to delete all social media apps from my phone. No more Instagram, no more TikTok, no more Snapchat, no more Nah, forget that. Not quitting YouTube. I love you, YouTube. My original goal was 30 days without the social apps, but I would still allow myself to check messages no more than once per day from my desktop computer. Now, for my day job at 360 Player, I'm responsible for running all of our social media accounts, and obviously it's hard to make those posts without the apps on your phone, or at least that's what I thought, but I've downloaded this program called Buffered so I can create the content on my computer, upload them onto this website, and all the posts get scheduled and posted automatically without me even having to go into the apps. I now had a plan to rid my life completely of social media while still fulfilling my business responsibilities. The first day felt kind of weird, and I felt myself checking my phone to try to find the apps that no longer existed. But after a few days, my life went on and I didn't really miss it that much. So I'm about 1 week into this challenge, and I gotta be honest with you guys, I don't really miss social media so far at all. It was such a liberating feeling putting up an Instagram story one last time, telling everybody I'm gonna be taking a break for a while and just feeling that sense of freedom, realizing I didn't have any commitments, I didn't have any notifications to get to that were important, and I could just truly relax. I have been checking my message requests once every day, and it's a really good thing I did because I had a super cool collaboration opportunity come up. Not sure how much I can talk about it in this video, but yeah, it's a good thing that I'm at least checking once in a while on my computer just to see if anything interesting comes in. I kept going like this, and as the weeks went by, honestly, it was way easier than I expected. I actually started texting again. I guess I was trying to fill the void that social media used to fill. I found myself reaching out to friends that I wanted to see and focusing more on doing fun activities together rather than living in the online world. The weirdest thing was not posting stories of all the fun activities we were doing. But once I got used to not reaching for my phone, I felt like it was easier to live in the present moment. After 30 days were up, I didn't feel the need to come back. I even made a YouTube video about why I was quitting social media. As of today, I have officially gone 30 days without social media of any kind on my phone. So wait, what the heck happened? I'm back on social media now. Let's fast forward a bit. So I started doing this challenge in the middle of February, and now we are at the end of April. So I actually went over 2 months, over 60 days without any social media apps on my phone before I finally cracked. I finally gave in. And if you live in Sweden, you know that there's something special about this time of year. The weather is getting nicer. People are starting to hang out with each other more. People are going outside. People are doing fun things. And for me, I wanted to get back on social media to connect with those people that I wasn't immediately connecting with. The first day that I had the apps back on my phone, I went to Strandvägen for dinner that night, and I took a picture of my meal and put it on my Instagram story, and it immediately made me realize how much I missed Instagram because just a few minutes later, one of my friends that had just moved to Strandvägen from another part of town was like, hey, I see you're in my neighborhood, why don't you come by and check out my new place? So just because I was on social media, I was able to meet up with somebody that I wouldn't have without social media. This really made me reflect that even though there are a lot of downsides to using social media a lot, there are also some really great positives that come along with it. So going forward, I want to continue to use social media, but there's definitely some things I want to do to help limit my usage. Number 1, no more notifications. This is the first step in taking total control and minimizing distractions. Number 2, focus on the real world. Occasional stories are okay, but I'm going to make a constant effort to be mindful and not go on more than necessary. Number 3, spend more time doing what I enjoy. Organize more activities with my friends in person and make every day count. I learned a lot about myself throughout this experience, and I think going forward I can have a much healthier relationship with social media. I think humans are creatures of habits, and the things that we do on a day-to-day basis, they might seem insignificant when you look at it at first, but over the course of a long period of time, these habits add up and have a huge impact on our life. For that reason, I think it can be very beneficial to check in and think about the habits that you have in your life from time to time, and doing this challenge, which ended up being a little over 60 days, it was a great way for me to reflect on my own personal relationship with social media and make some changes that I think can be more healthy for my life going forward. Another thing that I've reflected on over the past 2 months is in regards to my YouTube channel. In 2020, I only made 35 videos, and I made it my goal in 2021 to create a lot more YouTube videos on my channel. Because of that, I was posting twice every week, and when you're posting that often in addition to having a day job, it can be very, very difficult to put a very high level of quality and make videos that I'm extremely proud of. Because of that, I've decided to scale back to try to post only once a week, but put a little bit of extra effort into those videos to make each video that I make something that I'm very proud of, that I'm proud to share with all of you guys. I put a ton of effort into this video, and I hope you guys appreciate the extra effort. One of the things that I think can really help take the quality of my videos to that next level, which I played around a lot in this video, is the quality of the sound effects and music. And that's why I've started using Epidemic Sound. When you sign up for the Epidemic Sound service, you can basically go through their entire music library. All of the sounds and music that you heard in this video was from Epidemic Sound. They do have a month-long free trial. If you sign up for that, I get a small affiliate commission as well. I'll leave those links down in the description. If you're a creator that wants great music for your videos, I can't recommend them enough. With that being said, guys, I had a lot of fun doing this challenge and making this video for you guys. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see more videos like this in the future. And with that, I will see you in another one.